The Hoosiers enter week one ranked 17th in the country, and the last time IU football fans were this hyped for a season was the late 80s. But today, before halftime arrives against Iowa, head coach Tom Allen already wanted to turn back the clocks 2 dreadful hours thanks to the Hawkeyes. Quarterback Michael Penix Jr. is 10-2 as a starter. However, this is his worst game as a Hoosier. Just the fourth play of the game, Iowa's Tyler Goodson rips off a 56-yard touchdown, and it's 7-0 Hawkeyes. 40 seconds later, Hoosiers wideout DJ Matthews Jr. slips. Riley Moss picks off the pass, brings it back to the house, 14-0 Iowa. Iowa leads 21-3 under 2.5. Penix Jr. fires, and again it's Moss on the interception. He becomes only the second Big Ten player ever with 2 interception returns in on one game. Final score 34-6 Iowa. Coach Allen postgame on his quarterback play.
He just seemed off, and he's practiced well. They did a great job. They didn't really do anything different. They do what they do. They do it well, and they're very disciplined in their secondary, and they made him pay for some. Obviously the first one was a tip ball. Those things sometimes happen, and then just timing of receivers. I think just the more that you do that, the better you get at it. But definitely looked out of sync to me, and not comfortable in the pocket. And but we'll get that fixed. And like I said, we got knocked down.
Meanwhile, in West Lafayette, Purdue opens against Oregon State. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes left. Purdue up by 2. Quarterback Jack Plummer to the tight end Payne Durham. Boilers by 9. After an Oregon State touchdown, Plummer opens crunch time by calling on star wide receiver David Bell. Bell hauls in 8 catches for 134 yards. Later on in the drive, just over 2 minutes to go. 3rd and 2, Plummer to Durham once more. A 50-yard parade to end it in West Lafayette. 30-21, the Boilers take the win. Moving to the NFL, week 1 of training camp is underway for the Colts, and today for the first time, fans packing the stands at Grand Park made some noise for some big hits. The pads are officially back on. Matt Ryan and the receiving corps are still getting to know each other, and having pads on definitely helps this process. Meanwhile, the defense puts together a strong day with full contact, including winning red zone drills at the conclusion of that practice, which forced Ryan and the offense to run suicides. Head coach Frank Reich is thrilled for the fresh high intensity at Grand Park.
First day in pads, really fun to get those pads on, right, play some football. Guys responded well. I thought the work was good, it was clean, it was competitive. That's what we're looking for.
That's always different, the intensity level, just how things move around you when there's actual contact. Football starts today, and the work we've done up until this point is really important, but it changes. It changes a little bit when you get in your pads. You got to adjust to that. You got to get used to that, and you got to let things slow down for everybody. Just take a deep breath, relax, and go play.
On to the NBA. The Pacers run into the Clippers tonight at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and Rick Carlisle is forced to play with an extremely thin front court. The Pacers' top 4 big men are missing in action for this one. Only 10 available players, and that means rookie Isaiah Jackson makes his first NBA start. Pacers down 1, 5 minutes in the second quarter. Karis LeVert to Jackson for the alley-oop. Pacers led by 5 at the half. Another rookie, Terry Taylor, logs extended minutes off the bench. Taylor knocks down the triple to tie it up in the third. The defense shows up late. Chris Duarte with the block, and on the other end, it's a cap to Jackson's monster night. He puts up 26 points and 10 rebounds. Final score, 122-116, Pacers over the Clippers.
For me, I think it was just locking in because I knew today, I found out today that Domas wasn't playing, so I had to really hard lock in. And I don't know. I feel like in the past games, I'm just out there just to hoop. But I knew today, my team needed me real bad.
Finally, the NFL's highest paid player, you know his name. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers makes quite the entrance at Packers training camp. This video already has nearly 5 million views on Twitter. It's a throwback to a look to actor Nicolas Cage in the movie Con Air. That's one way to start your season. And that's going to wrap it up for sports. I'm Callie Metzger, and good night.